Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Sigma Life Hangout. Today we have the honor and the pleasure to have with us two youngsters, two young people that are pro-peace, and they're not shy to tell it, to say it, to put it out in the world, the online world. Welcome.
Hello, how are you?
You're both in the initiative hashtag Peace for Cyprus challenge.
That's right.
Yes, that's correct.
What is that? I came across it on Facebook, and then I just scrolled over, and then it came up again and again and again. Within 24 hours, I had nothing else on my timeline. What's wrong with that?
Nothing's wrong with that. That's actually great.
What is the initiative? What is Peace for Cyprus
The Cyprus Peace Challenge is...
Oh, so it's Cyprus Peace Challenge.
Yes, Cyprus Peace Challenge. It is something that we came up with as a group of people. The collaboration actually between these two people started a while back. I am the General Secretary of the TDP, the Social Democratic Party from the North, and Pantelica.
I represent the DC.
Is from the DC. And we have had many activities together. In these activities, we had the opportunity to meet one another, speak out our minds. We held sessions where we, it was like, not just people talking about certain topics, but people can talk about any topic relating to the Cyprus issue and speak their minds freely. And this freedom actually gave us the freedom of speech, the idea, gave us this idea too, because we wanted people to speak their minds freely about peace and why they want peace.
But how free is it if it's out there for everyone to see and judge?
I guess it is.
I mean,
free,
I wouldn't say it's easy for people to do that.
I understand.
That's exactly the point. It's not easy for everyone, and it's not easy for us as well. But we did it in order to show the world that even if we are afraid, we want to do something about it. We want to speak our our minds out. We want to tell what we think about it. We want to discuss. Even if we disagree, we can find something to agree.
Yes, and that's when the challenge comes in, I suppose, because people might want peace, but they may not want to speak about it in front of everyone. Exactly. That's the challenge bit. So we're urging people to say their opinions.
Is it because they're afraid of what their peers are going to say? Let's say, for a Greek Cypriot, if they go out and say, I'm willing to work with the Turkish Cypriots to find a solution, and I'm willing to go back to stuff, revisit things I wanted, and then you have other Greek Cypriots saying, you're a traitor, what are you saying? And then the same goes for the Turkish Cypriot side. It's not an easy thing to do.
It's not at all actually, but we have to do it. I mean, if we don't do it, the new generation, then who is going to do it? It's more difficult for the elder people to do it. It's easier for us to do it. So we have to do it.
Have you participated?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
And how does the challenge work? I mean, who was number one?
I was.
You were number one?
Yes.
So you're patient zero, let's say.
Yes. The disease is spreading, so to speak.
So what was your message, and who did you challenge next?
I challenged Michael Foulias, a friend of mine. And the challenge was that I wanted him to... I wanted my opinions about peace and why I want peace to be heard by everybody. And I wanted Michael to do the same. And that's why I challenged him. And then...
Mihalis challenged Safiye. Safiye challenged me.
So wait, I see a pattern. So a person from one community has to challenge someone from the other community, not from their own.
That's how it started.
Yes, but we're not intending on keeping it just there, because people may not have such friendship as ours from the other community. And we want to give them the opportunity to speak their minds as well.
It was easier to start a person from one community to a person from the other community in order to spread the message. But then it's going to be easier for us to just challenge each other, even from the same community or the other community.
I think the message goes out stronger when it's from one community to the other.
Yes. Initially, that was the idea, and it's working out.
So how does it work? I get in front of a camera, and what am I supposed to say? let's say I'm Eftihia, I'm pro-peace, let's do this, and I challenge, I don't know, you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
Or can anyone say what they want?
That's the essence of it. You can say whatever you like about it, whatever you like in the video, but like the general idea is to say why you want peace. I suppose if you're someone who's not interested in peace, you wouldn't take on the challenge
anyway.
Everybody has a reason. It could be, and this is what we've learned along the process through our activities. It doesn't have to be so romantic, so to speak. Some people are so romantic, like Turkish Cypriots and Greek Cypriots are brothers and sisters, etc. That's beautiful in its own, but it doesn't have to be like that. Not everybody has to have the same motives for wanting peace between communities. People might desire a future partnership. That's also very important. People might look at the other community and see their own future partners and how this could add to the wealth of each community together. I mean, that's a very important thing. That's a very important thing for us as well.
So it's actually just opening up channels of communication, not just declaring willingness for peace for whatever reason. It's just saying, I'm here and I'm willing to hear what you're saying as long as you're ready to hear what I'm saying.
And talk and work together with the other community. That's the main message.
It's really, I wouldn't say fresh idea, but I like how it's from fresh people and young minds. And it's on a platform online and on social media that young people have access on, and it can go viral quite soon. I mean, it goes out, it spreads really wide and in no time. Have you seen that? I mean, how long has the challenge?
We have not seen that yet. We are going to see it.
That was a keyword, yet.
Yes, we are going to see it very shortly, I believe, because we are going to start doing, we're now challenging one another. But we're going to increase the number of the people that we are challenging, and this will make it grow exponentially, if you will.
So instead of me challenging you and you challenging Pandelica, I could challenge both of you and then go further on. I'm going to take you back to last summer when we had the Ice Bucket Challenge. And they had a cause. They had, an end, let's say. They were raising money for something. Is this what is the challenge that you have taken up just for awareness? Or are you going to, let's say, gather money or have an end cause? Let's say we're going to have a huge festival with all the people that took part trying to come together.
We are not aiming to collect money by any means. Our main idea is awareness, but what awareness triggers is the key here. We want people to become volunteers of peace. We want people to participate in activities that will be done in this regard, no matter what the organizing body is.
Yes, exactly. We are doing festivals, we are doing many actions and other activities together. So we want people to come and join us. Let's not be, me and Armand only. We want people to come and meet people from the other communities. It's really different, actually, when you meet people from the other community. When you meet people at your age from the other community, if you haven't met a Turkish Cypriot before, for me, let's say, it's so interesting. You have no idea. You have so many in common. You have so many not in common, but you have many things in common that you want to share with each other. So
what are the comments that you get below the challenges? I know when it's on social media, you're prone to comments, both pro and against.
Go ahead.
Some people are, they like the idea and they want to participate. Some other, they're afraid. I was afraid as well.
What do you tell them if they go like, this is BS, I'm not gonna follow this, and shame on you for doing this? And
I'm a good example. because I was so afraid. When I first met Armagan, I think I've told you that
Yeah.
I was so afraid of meeting, of this idea. But when I've met Armagan and the other people from TTB and other Turkish Cypriots, I was so surprised of how good I felt. And that's what I'm telling to these people, to these Greek Cypriots, that if I did it, then anyone can do it.
And what about Turkish Cypriots? How do they react to it?
It's a mix, I would say. A lot of people have shown support. A lot of people have written positive comments about it. As a matter of fact, it got shared on several social media related pages on Facebook and other web pages, mine and other people's. There were a few broken voices, if you will, and I did not hesitate to respond to those. As a matter of fact, there were 3 comments that I did not like, and I couldn't fall asleep that night, so I woke up in the morning, wrote about 2 pages of response to the whole comments, and posted it. And yeah, we shouldn't be afraid of responding to these things. We shouldn't be afraid of standing for what we want and what we believe.
So even those who are afraid of getting to know each other or opening up roads between the 2 communities, they also say that they want peace. So maybe they should take up the challenge saying, why do I want peace? And then challenge someone else to say something different if they think someone else is going to say something different. And then that's going to be a real challenge.
Of course, they can do
Does
it.
that make sense?
Yes. It's a good idea.
That's the whole point, I suppose.
I mean, if I were to reply to one of those comments that you just described, I would say, if this is how you feel and you feel so strongly, why don't you take up the challenge? Say, why do you want peace? And then if you believe that someone else does not share the same views, you're going to call them out. So maybe bluff's on you.
Perhaps, yes. We will see how this is.
We've just started, so we are waiting.
The instruments there
Yes.
to be used the way people want to use it. At this point, we can't really foresee how it's going to be used, but it is up to the people.
What we can do is give the hashtag one more time before we sign off,
Okay.
and invite people to take up challenges.
Yes.
What's the hashtag?
Hashtag Cyprus Peace Challenge. And
Hashtag Cyprus Peace Challenge, all linked together. No.
yes. No spaces in between, nothing. Cyprus Peace Challenge as it is. We invite Turkish Cypriots and Greek Cypriots to participate and speak their minds freely.
Not only Cypriots.
Yes. Anyone who
Anyone.
wishes to
Exactly.
participate. Anyone who wants to speak about this topic.
Exactly.
Thank you so very much for your
Thank you very
time.
much.
Good
Thank
luck
you.
with your challenge.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for watching.